Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. All across the entertainment industry, whether it's music, movies, you have a rating system. Even in video games, you have the ESRB. M for mature, T for teen, E, rated E for everyone. But what if there was a rating for the community themselves? A toxicity rating. Can't even keep a straight face saying this out loud. In this lovely article, the astronomical level of clown world absurdity that we are reaching with all this nonsense going on is off the charts, to say the least. Article from Park Place. Good old John F. Trent. Video game consultancy, the Melanin Gamers, launches rating system for toxicity in online gaming. Surprise, surprise, gets immediately mocked. Now, there seems to be a trend with some of these consulting companies. You think they could come up with, more inventive names? Melanin Gamers, Black Girl Gamers, Sweet... Well, I don't know about Sweet Baby Inc. That's a little sketchy, if you ask me. They have a trailer out. I was thinking about watching it tonight, but I think I'm going to... Yes, I'm going to make you wait. If you'll watch it yourself. We're going to watch it on the live stream, but... What I find interesting that I will definitely show off is if you scroll down right here, first of all, it's a little minute and 11 seconds. The dislikes is disabled by owner. Now, why would you do that? And what else did they do? Oh, the comments are turned off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are you concerned with what people might have to say? What happened to open dialogue, discussion, discourse? You can't take a little bit of criticism? I'm sure there will be a bunch of trolls in your comment section, but still, why would you stop people from voicing their opinion? Maybe it's because they think you're just so toxic. Let's get back to the article. According to the company's website, Melanin Gamers, again, find it like Pasty Face Peckerwood Gaming. How about we do that? We're going to do that. Cake, never mind, we're not going to do that. They already have a group. They're not very well liked. Melanin Gamers is dedicated to increasing diversity, as long as it follows your idea of diversity, which means no white boys, and inclusion in the video game industry. Except diversity of thought. It is more than a gaming community. It is a show of support. There's a missing comma in that quote. It is more than a gaming community, comma, it is a show of support, comma, a cry for some desperately needed change, and as a safe space. God, I hate that term. An online and in real life community. Holy crap! John, did you get this straight from their website? Holy sweet Jesus. Okay. If you're going to put out a website, write an article, whatever website it is, you're going to put out text for people to read. Use a spell checker. Get an accomplished intellectual editor with higher than a room temperature IQ to spell check and grammar check what you are writing. This is the first impression that people are getting from your website, especially in a situation like this. If you cannot give two shits or a fuck enough to edit what you're doing, what you're putting out there, then why should anybody care about what you're trying to do? Why should anybody care about your message at all if you can't be bothered to edit and spell check? Sorry. Let me try this again. It is more than a gaming community. It is a show of support, a cry for some desperately needed change, and, as a safe space, an online and in real life community for people of color to come together, share ideas, and feel represented. I make fun of their text and I can't even talk. We want to be seen and heard. We see you, we hear you, although nobody really wants to see you when they're playing an online game. That idea is absolute nonsense. Heard? Sure, unless you're screeching ill on the microphone, then they'll just mute you because you're annoying and call you a whole bunch of names. It is a necessity in the current climate we are living in. What current climate? Oh, the climate of shitty video games and puritanical nonsense. And we believe that by creating this platform, we will be able to strive towards changing an industry so that it reflects all those who are part of it. Grifting, grifting, grifting. We are not calling for needless tokenism. Eric July would like to have a word with you. Gothics would like to have a word with you as well. Because all you see in the gaming industry, in the comic book industry, in the movies, in TV shows, is non-stop tokenization. Secondhand, hand-me-down characters and mantles or whatnot that just end up being piss-poor writing and nobody likes them. And then when you criticize any of that, well, you as a racist, a bigot, a filthy, filthy incel. But a real shift in the tide that... Oh, from the grassroots to the very top. Okay, sure. The site also reveals the company has a diversity and inclusion consultancy and quota. It states, Melanin Gaming, at its heart, is a group of dedicated advocates committed to improving representation in popular media. As part of our mission, we have created a brand new D&I consultancy because that's just... See, I've heard a few other channels talk about it. It's like, that's really the grift right there. Okay, and if you know the actual definition of grift, it's a con, it's a scam, it's just trying to get people to give you money for nonsense, for doing absolutely nothing. And that seems more and more what's happening. People like Anita Sarkeesian started it, and now Sweet Baby Inc. are finishing it, or continuing the legacy of everything is racist, everything is sexist, everything is homophobic, and you have to find it. Because anytime you're looking for something, you're going to find it. If you're intent on finding it, you will, even in the most minuscule, nonsensical manner. You will find it, and you will show everyone. All the people who have no idea what you're talking about, look at you like you're foolish, and then when they question you, you simply play the bigot card, throw the buzzword insult at them over and over again in an attempt to discredit. Unfortunately, nowadays, those bigot buzzwords, those insults, don't mean diddly anymore. It's almost, they've become a badge of honor, especially for content creators. I have my content creator bingo card that I'm just putting little dots on each little space. Every time somebody calls me a filthy little name, please hurt my feelings. With this new branch of our business, we hope to help organizations, maybe terrify organizations into what might happen if you don't do what you want them to do. Where everyone feels represented and can thrive. We are here to help identify blah, 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 blah. I want to get to the fun stuff. This toxicity rating. Please check out the rating system for yourself. Oh, let's see, where is it? The world's first ever rating system to identify toxicity in online gaming. They're talking about the communities. Melanin Gamers and Help Keep Watch have launched the first ever rating system identifying online gaming toxicity. I watched the trailer, and oh my god, it's hilarious. Let's see, the website features a number of games, including Call of Duty, Fortnite, Minecraft. Let's go check out the website. Let's go ahead and do that. You have to see this. Because down here, each rating was created by surveying hundreds of gamers. I doubt it. Hundreds. Hundreds! Oh my god, that's no better than the survey of 1,800 people and try to use that as a blanket statement on 2 billion gamers. We surveyed hundreds of gamers and represents the average amount of racism, gender discrimination, violence towards others, crude humor, and controlled substance conversations experience. Oh my goodness. Call of Duty. What we got here? Racism, 75%. 78% of people experience toxicity playing Call of Duty online. Gender discrimination, 67%. Direct violent threats, 90%. It's Call of Duty. Okay. Game description, Call of Duty is a video game series and media franchise published by Activision. Yeah, we already know that. Sexual content. Look at this. Here's the thing about gamers. We're juvenile, immature, and when you put something out like this, gamers are going to look at it as a goal. And they're going to come to your website, and let's see if it's still there. Let's see. Survey. Oh, what would you like to rate? Call of Duty. Now, I have not registered. It's not asking me for a registration. So let's check out. Oh, let's go to Fortnite. We'll do this. Please indicate if the interactive user-generated aspects of this game, such as audio and or text, included any of the following types of content. Sexuality. Yes, absolutely. Oh, extreme. This is what's going to end up happening. Childish. Little tits like me are going to come to this website. Controlled substances. Oh, absolutely. We'll give it a 4. Not so much. Crude humor. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I love crude humor. Who doesn't like crude humor? Racism. There was that time in Fortnite when people were throwing tomatoes at Martin. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Where did you experience it? In gamer. Oh, in chat. Oh, I don't want to describe. They called me a cracker. Yep, I put that. Violence. Please indicate in the interactive user-generated aspects of this game included. I'm going to finish this. We're going to do this. This is too much. Violence. Did you experience violence and racism together? No. Next. Oh, describe. Something about the use of a rope. Falsely filling out a survey that you're not asking for any sort of registration for, any sort of login. How on earth could this possibly be abused or perhaps seen as, I don't know, a goal? Gotta get those rookie numbers up, ladies and gentlemen. Gender discrimination. Yes. Where did you experience gender discrimination? In audio. Did you observe discrimination? No, I didn't. Observe gender discrimination and violence together? No. Let's see. Made fun of because penis. No, don't put that. I'm a guy. In a kilt. Yes. Oh, I can do that. Let's see. What is your gender identity? Prefer not to say. What's your age? None of your business. What country are you from? I am from... Where am I from? Ooh, should I say Afghan? Oh, I'm from... Scotland. Do. This is absolutely ridiculous in all ways, shape, or form. Just fucking UK. We'll do that. I am not a robot. Of course not. I'm an insufferable twat, though. I'm a juvenile little child. Of course. Verify, submit. This is so stupid. Do you see? How on earth could this possibly be abused by anyone? That was fun. It claims that its rating is created by surveying hundreds of gamers. Or, here's a thought, people are just going to dogpile the website and make it look like the joke it actually is. Site claims that 78% of Call of Duty players face racism. What's funny is part of the list. I got to go back here. I think they said something coming soon. Oh, what games do we have here? Let's do this real quick. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Minecraft, Apex Legends, Valorant, Animal Crossing, Rocket League, which is pretty fucking toxic, Destiny 2, Halo Infinite, and GTA Online, of course. Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing is on this list. What world do we live in? Minecraft. The methodology of the tool is questionable at best. That to say the least. As former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern, good old Grums, noted, it allows anyone, just like I showed you, it allows anyone to fill out the survey and rate the game. Rate a game can do so without verifying if said person has even played the game. Grum says, new website lets you report game communities for toxicity. Anyone can go to this website and rate it however they want to. This is absolutely mind-boggling. This is no better, and I'm going to put a link in the description. If you don't know who the bully hunters were, that was a joke. That was a massive joke to get people to try and buy headsets. But it was an attempt to try and get to go after the bullies in video games and first-person shooters. It was all set up. I'll have a couple of links, one for the good dog Grags and one for Papa Gundam. You choose which one. I think Gundam did a video on it. I'm sure he did. But yeah, this is no different than bully hunters. It's a joke. It's a sham, especially since anyone can go on there and put whatever they want to. In fact, if one wants to rate the game, they choose which game they want to rate via a drop-down menu. After selecting the game, individuals are asked a series of questions, just like you saw. Let's see. Please indicate this, the watch, keep going, because we already went. What is the point? Here we go. We got some more stuff. Social media users quickly mocked the rating system and the cowardly act of turning off the dislikes and turning off the comment section, because you only want conversation when it agrees with you in your little closed-off echo chamber. What is the point of this when the mute button is a few clicks away? And how does one be toxic on Minecraft? Because people play online. The Culper Report wrote, funny thing is, people are going to use this to see which games have the most toxicity and go play them. And yes, why? Because that's what gamers do. We're a bunch of children. Who's going to be the first game? Let's see, what's going to be the first game chat to want to fuck my mother? Huh? They're going to go find those games. They're going to go and just jack up the ratings on these games over and over as a sort of, oh, what's the word? Badge of honor? Hey, look, my game's higher than yours. Let's get Call of Duty higher than Minecraft across the board. 80, 78%? That's not high enough. We got to get it to 85. Gamer Geek Questions. I have a question, and it's an important one. What exactly are those percentages meant to be? Surely it isn't 70% of the entire community. Well, of course not. Kind of seems to me like you just made random numbers up. You know, kind of like I did on this video. Fed Up Majority wrote, lol, a group whose name is about racial division, you be the judge, and whose mission is to force gamers to view each other based on skin color. We're getting a lot of that lately. A lot of these groups coming out trying to actually self-segregate from one group to another. Apparently, you can't just be a nerd. You're a black nerd. You're a white nerd. Are you an Asian nerd? A Canadian nerd? How about a French nerd? Are we doing that too? Or is it just black nerds? Black girl gaming. Well, what about girl game? How about just gaming? How about gamers? Just gamers in general. And you might be surprised if you think that gamers are so toxic. A couple of stories recently of gamers just coming together to defend each other, to defend one another. That would be Cabrutus Rambo and the actual harassment campaign against him, where gamers and content creators came together all as one to defend him and to call all this nonsense out. And then, even one of the more toxic games, Helldivers 2. A player lost his friend who loved the game, talked about it on the Reddit page, and as a community of people who did not know who this guy was, came out and saluted the lost individual. So, if gamers are so toxic, why do we do stuff like this? We pick on each other, we make fun of each other, call each other names when we, shit the bed in a video game. And when you come out and attack us, we have a tendency to band together to flip you off and throw dirt in your face after we kick you on the ground. So, what do you make of this new rating system from the Melanin Gamers? Find a new name, groups, because all you're doing is making it easier for people to find you and put you on a list. Ooh. Was that a naughty thing to say? Am I going to get canceled for saying that? Putting Melanin Gamers on a list? Because I'm pretty sure that they're going to contribute nothing useful to any video game that they consult on. Much like SBI and Black Girl Gamers. I have faith. I have no doubt in my mind. But anyway, that's going to be it for this. What do you think about this lovely little... Oh God, the toxicity rating. It's going to be a goal. A higher toxicity rating for their games is going to be a goal. I just count on it. But let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things YouTubers beg you to do, and I hope to see you on the next one.